YouTube? Welcome to the next Vintage Story stream. We just got done doing some Sky, and now we are switching over. This time with actually having my moth PNG tuber. Dingus. Right. We have a little bit of lag. Hopefully stream will be okay as we're like loading in. Usually I load into the game before I start streaming, but we will see. Loading in. Let me take off my jacket real quick. It's getting a little warm. Nerpy, where is this coming from? I mean, thank you, but where is this coming from? Alright, we is back. Well, thank you. Well, you're very sweet. How about that? Uh... Love you, nerps. Yeah, let me know if sound is too low, too high. I literally can't hear the game because I want to be able to hear my music. Yeah, I mentioned earlier about how I popped on yesterday and just fixed my inventory in World. That's it. So now we need to try and get some more... Gotta get some more reeds for storage. Because our storage is shit. Months. Those would be good for fertilizer. Oh, that's the... Oh, I forgot that trader had a bear. Okay. Funny. Raccoon! Little friend. We still have to go through ruins. Maybe we can find some... Oh, there's another thing of ruins right here. Nice. Yeah, we're still really early on in this world. So we still have a lot of basic stuff we gotta do. We still have to find blue clay. No, we still have to find blue clay and get our storage. And get a consistent food source going. So, it's gonna be busy. Oh, that's right. I need to take the roots with me so I can plant them back at home. Also, I found out something that I just learned while I was like, whenever I popped in to fix my inventory. Apparently, you can like replant uh, this horsetail. You can replant horsetail, like you can pick it up and move it. So that's a good way to save space. Ruin. Uh, Neat. Oop, spooked a deer. Yeah, try and find all of the cattails around here. Surprised to see some spawn up here on the hill, away from the water. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Uh, it seems like we've gotten everything from... Is you dead? Nope. Yeah, it seems like we got all the ones from around here, so we can get rid of this. Eh, yeah, my plan for this world is it's still the same. Just kind of go with the flow vibe, trying to just make like cute build. Use a lot of like pastel colors. Damn, there's a lot of ruins around here. I mean, I ain't bitching, but that's pretty cool. Oh hey, we just stumbled upon some more reeds right here. Nice. Eh. Foot is itchy. Fix my posture while I'm at it. Okay. Yeah, last world, I got a little bit too ambitious with the giant tree and just made myself bored and burned myself out real bad. So this one, I kind of just want to do whatever the fuck I want. I want to do a lot of like chiseling stuff because I haven't gotten to do that. Like, I get so focused on doing like really big projects that I don't do like chiseling stuff, like the small detail stuff that I want to do. Because that's the type of thing that excites me. So, like, on this world, I've increased the amount of copper there is that spawns. So we'll have plenty to use for the hammers and chisels to be able to sculpt a lot of stuff. We just gotta get to the point of metalworking. Which to do that, we need to find stupid blue clay. Let it how it be. I been so busy with the thing I will not mention that is potentially happening in April, I didn't get a chance to look into more mechanic stuff with the Vintage Story update. So I'm just flying by the seat of my pants, trying to figure stuff out. And yes, Nerpy, I don't know if you were here for that, but I mentioned that there's something quite exciting that may be happening in April. Still not 100% sure. Not gonna spoil it. Not gonna jinx it. It might get pushed back, but hopefully April. Oh, my knife broke. Luckily I brought the stuff to make more. Yeah, very excited for April. Hopefully the thing I've got planned actually goes through. Honestly, I'd just be happy if it goes through this year. But we will have to see. Yeah. Besides storage, another thing we have to really focus in on is food. Another reason I want to get blue clay is so we can like another making words. Is my BRB screen off? Okay, good. Yeah, another reason I want to try and find blue clay is so I can start farming. Because for whatever reason you can't make a watering can out of wood. You also need wooden planks to make a bucket, which you need a metal saw to do. So, yeah, it's a whole process. Right now we're kind of just surviving off of berries. We scrounge. I mentioned this last time, but one of the things I really, really miss about the modded world is the fact that I added extra, like, crops. And, like, that's something I hope that they add to the vanilla game, is just more berries and, like, wild food to eat. Because hunting animals is an absolute pain in the ass. I don't like it. in the base game, the best early food is cranberries because of how long they last. We have different types of grain, which is also really good for like storage. Sunflower grain is one of the best. Then of course you have like bread and pie. Oh, I want to be able to make pie so damn bad. Pie is so like one of my major goals, besides getting to a point where I can just start chiseling stuff, just like sculpting and decorating. But also, I want to like make pie and porridge with honey and breads. Oh, I love baking in games. I've never been able to like bake in real life. But I'd love to give it a try. I've never gotten around to trying it in real life. But I absolutely love baking in video games. It's so fun. It's so cozy. Ah. It's one of the reasons why I want like cooking update for Vintage Story that adds not only more crops but also more stuff to make, like just in general. Overcooked or played up. Those are those like multiplayer games that are like super stressful, aren't they? I mean, I don't know if it would be something that I play on my own or get for myself. But it seems like it would be fun for hanging with other people. Or fun with other people. Yeah, I like cozy, more chill games. If I could ever play like a D&D campaign where we were all like bakers or cooks, that would be like the dream campaign. I just went in a circle. Is there anywhere else that I've marked that has reeds? all the way over here back towards spawn. Oop, I think I see some more berry bushes. Cranberries, yes. Yep. Yeah, I kind of wish that Stardew Valley had more of a focus on baking, because a lot of the like baking recipes are like locked behind friendship levels, which is whatever, but I wish that there were other like ones you could buy or unlock, being able to make like different types of cookies, different types of pies, muffins. Like that's my shit. I love it. I love that kind of stuff. Just run a little bakery instead of a farm. Sounds so fun. Oh, cool. Portal to Hell. Love it. You know, off subject, but this is one of my favorite like little things about Vintage Story. The fact you have like you have like Cozy going out picking berries and collecting reeds to make baskets, and then just casually you see Portal to Hell. It's just that contrast between like very chill, cozy type of game and then like eldritch horror type of stuff that's under the surface of the game. It's just funny to me. Kind of reminds me of like another game that I'm excited for. Oh my god, it's been a while. I can't remember the name. I remember I suggested it to Rhino. It's basically just that, like a cozy horror game. Technically, there's two. Somehow I found two cozy horror games and suggested them both to Rhino. That's a pair. And he loved them both. One of them is called We Harvest Shadows. It's a 3D game that focuses more on isolation type of horror. And then another one is more of a like 2D horror game that's of course set in a town. It has like spooky monsters that are your friends. Kind of taking the aesthetics of old like RPG Maker horror games like Mad Father, Misao, Ao Oni, those like old classics, and making it like a Stardew Valley farming game. I can't remember the name of it, and it's bugging me. Eh. Oh man, I cut the wrong thing. But yeah, that one I'm very much looking forward to. I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. But yeah, that looks like it's right up my alley, mixing spooky stuff, like making friends with monsters, and farming game. Part of me is a little bit worried that they might accidentally go a little bit too like gory horror, which I really hope they don't do. Because I'm just not a fan of like gory horror. Not because like gore bothers me, it's just, it's not interesting. I know CJ has like isn't a fan of like zombies or gore, but that's just because they don't like gore. For me, I just feel like it's cheap. It's like cheap horror almost. Like gross out horror. No, 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 CJ's not here. Did I trigger a reflex? I triggered the CJ hello reflex. My bad. But yeah, like I was saying. Well, thank you, Nerfy. Thank you for making me giggle. You spark joy. Uh, yeah, like I was saying, I'm just not a fan of gore, gory stuff anymore, just because I find it to be a little bit like too cheap and a little boring. So I prefer more of the unsettling type of horror, eldritch horror type of stuff. And also, I just really like cool monster designs as well. I like horror with cool monster designs. One of the reasons why I'm so into mascot horror is because of the monster designs. They're just fun. Can I see Berry Bush over there? Or am I tripping? I think I'm tripping. There is supposed to be some more reeds this way, according to my map. I mayhaps overshot while I was jibber jabbering. Okay, bye, bear. Bye. Oh, I very much overshot. Whoopty. Damn, how far did I go? Whatever. Keep a wide berth of the bear. No. Yes. 1 second. This is bothering me. I wanna know what the name of this game is that I'm thinking about. It's gonna keep bugging me until I remember. I'm gonna have to go back. Back. It is Welcome to Elderfield. That's the name. Just scroll back in Rhino's Discord so I can remember. Yeah, welcome to Elderfield. I haven't checked in like see what updates there are for that. Yeah, that's one. Like, obviously, I keep my eye on a lot of spooky games and then like a lot of farming games. But I'd say out of like all of the spooky games and all of the farming games that like combined, I'd say Welcome to Elderfield is probably the one that I've got like I'm the most excited about. Just because it seems to be like a really good balance of both. Like not being too gross out horror, anything like that. Or not just being like your bog standard farming game akin to Stardew Valley or like Harvest Moon. And that just makes me so excited. From what Rhino has talked about with the demo after he played it, it's apparently really good. Like he mentioned about how like I want to keep playing, but there's not more stuff, but I want to keep playing. And that's got me very excited. Go. The portal. Oh, hey, resin. Nice. That will be useful for the future. Yep. I'll do something fast. We did? How far away? Oh. Yeah, we didn't reach where we were heading to yet, but we've stumbled across a crap ton more reeds, which is nice. Also, let me know if the game audio is too loud, too quiet, so I can try to fix. It's getting dark. Excuse me. I need to like eat again, like IRL, in a little bit. I want to play game. Not hungry now. Not hungry right now. I'm just talking about like maybe in like an hour or two. I just ate like before I started stream, but because I have a fast metabolism, I usually gotta eat roughly 4-5 hours. Just like a small meal. Like a snack. Yeah, I think once it hits like 2 o'clock for me, I'm gonna go get me a snack. You know what? Technically, I could just wait until it gets dark in game, go home, and then just stand in my house, let the night pass, and go get me a snack. I'll do that here in a few minutes whenever it gets dark in game. I have to decide what I'm gonna get. This damn song by Stupendium has been the song that I'm listening to right now. I've just been like bopping to it pretty much non-stop for the past couple days. It's so good. Yeah, the song that I have pinned is the one I'm listening to. There's another Stupendium song. Stong? Uh, Stupendium song that I've been listening to called Toy Box. It's their Poppy Playtime song. It's really good too. Like the production value for their music videos, outstanding. The way that they combine like live action effects and segments of animation with props, costumes, makeup. It's just crazy. mentioned earlier about how their like FNAF OC that they made for this song that I'm listening to, Piece of the Action, has become my favorite FNAF character. Their design is just so cool. I'm actually going to add them to that art piece I was talking about earlier. I'm doing like a big group shot with a bunch of my favorite horror characters. I just had to include Stupendium's OC Cosmo because come on, they're so cool. Besides, it's my picture, I'll do what I want. Eh, itchy nose. Yeah, I don't think I mentioned about like what character is all I'm doing for that. I already talked about how I'm doing Stupendium's OC Cosmo. I'm also going to be drawing Dog Day from Poppy Playtime, Barnaby from Welcome Home, Charlie from Bendy and the Ink Machine, and I think I'm gonna have room for one more, but I haven't decided who I want to do yet. I wanted to try and stick to like one character from each spooky thing that I liked until I filled up the page. So yeah, so far I've got like FNAF, Welcome Home, Poppy Playtime, and Bendy and the Ink Machine covered, and I think I only have room for one more character. So I need to think and try and decide whomst I want to do for the last spot. It's getting dark. Torch. Alright, I'm gonna unmark this. And oh, that's already pinned. Cool. Go ahead and hit home. Grab this real quick. I don't know. I was thinking of doing an Indigo Park character. Yeah, I was thinking of doing an Indigo Park character. But the game is so new. I don't want to jump right. Like, I love Chapter 1, don't get me wrong. But I don't want to jump immediately into, like, making stuff just yet. Plus, I haven't really decided who my favorite character is from Indigo Park. Make sure I'm not gonna fall in a hole. Kind of caught. Can I not get caught on a tree? I'm kind of like for Indigo Park, I'm kind of stuck between two characters that I really like. One of them is named Rambly, and the other one is named Lloyd. I'm not going to spoil too much about their characters. since the game's still relatively new, but I like both of them quite a bit. I can't decide which one is my favorite just yet. Lloyd has more screen time, or not Lloyd, Ramley has more screen time in Chapter 1 of Indigo Park. But even still, I really like Lloyd because he's got such a big personality. But so does Ramley. So I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know which one's my favorite. I need to sit on it. I need to like sit and think for a little bit. Try and decide which one I would want to do for my art. Alright, we got a whole Butrosis ton. Let me put away that. It's gonna be dark for a second. I apologize. But I don't want my torch to be snuffed out while I'm planting these. Yeah, both characters are really cool. Have a lot of like fun personality to them. Can't decide which one's my favorite just yet. It's also kind. Nope, that's a spoiler. I was about to say something, but I realized that kind of spoiled like a fun aspect of the. Oh my god, it's so dark. I can't see. Yeah, I was about to say something, but that's a spoil for like a fun aspect of chapter 1. I don't want to ruin it. If you haven't played Indigo Park, at least watch it. Like, watch a Let's Play of it. Okay. There we go. Now we can see. Yeah. I think most Let's Plays are only like an hour long. Yep. Check my house, make sure it's okay. Yep. Okay. I will be right back. I'm gonna go get snack. Mew Mew. Eyes back. Turn that off. Boop. Right. I got Cheez-Its and a Gatorade. Or snack. Did I mute? Yes. Okay. Just need to make sure. Yeah. I don't usually eat slash snack on stream because I know that there are some people that aren't a big fan of that. Like the sounds of eating make them like uncomfortable. So I apologize. A few times I have snacked on stream. I usually try and just have stuff that's not crunchy or anything. But literally the only snacks that I have are crunchy. So I apologize. I got Cheez-Its. I will try and mute when I can. But yeah, we were on our break for long enough where the night was able to pass. Yay. Happy about that. Need a little bit more dirt. Closing my door would be a good idea, you know? Excuse me. Yeah, need to grab some more dirt so we can plant these berry bushes I grabbed. Still haven't found any damn blue clay, which very much annoys me. We just have red clay. I don't know if they've changed it to where you can only get blue clay from like sifting. If that's the case, that's gonna be so annoying. Just plant all of these. You could try and just head in a different direction. Try and find more. Try and find blue clay. And also just like more food, more reeds, all of that like basic stuff we're gonna need. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. We did get an alright chunk of creeds during our little excursion. So go ahead and make us some more storage. It's quite expensive. Oh shit, there's a whole lake. There's a whole stack of there's a whole stack of roots I didn't plant. Whoopty. Okay, bones there. Go ahead and do that real quick. I don't know if I have room for like a whole nother stack of reed roots. Yeah. The heck? One of these days, I really want to get back to working on Mystic Metal stuff. I've been so caught up with this like personal thing that I won't go into that I just haven't had time for working on my game. It sucks because I've got so many ideas. But also, it's like, it's been so long, it's been a couple months. I can't even remember, like, what I was doing last time I worked on it. I'm gonna have to, like, go through everything and see, like, what needs to be done. Pretty sure it was a lot of, like, system mechanic stuff I was still trying to figure out. Since I don't really have testers that are like free to be able to help me, I kind of have to try and guesstimate the mechanics on my own. Like initially I had some people I thought could help, but they just got so busy with life. And like that's understandable. That's understandable, you know. I'm just not sure what I'm doing. Need somebody that knows. TTRPG stuff a little bit better than I do. I think I've run out of room in this pond for stuff. Yeah, I've run out of room in this pond. Uh-oh. I guess we'll just have to start putting stuff in, like, this other pond over here. Is this perishable? No. I can just put this in. Wait, I think I can plant these, like, on the edge of the water, too, I believe. Yes! Nice. Right, so... I'm gonna try heading, like, a lot of my markers and stuff are down here. I'm gonna try and head in. I see some light spots over here. That's either gonna be gravel or sand, but it could also be clay, so... Head in this direction. There's another light spot over here that we can check out on the way, but I think that's just sand. If it's gravel, that'll be helpful. That means like more like gravel we can potentially sift. But yeah, since we've... I hope it doesn't come down to this, but if we do die of like if we do starve and like die, I just completely missed the thing I was gonna check out. Yeah, if we do like starve and die, then technically our spawn point isn't like that far away from our home, so it's okay. And also, I think I turned drop inventory off, so it's fine. But I'd still like to keep like the amount of needless deaths down as much as I can. This. This is... Oh, this is just like a little... Ooh, just like a little cave. Sand. This. Yeah, this is just sand. Okay. Even though I'm pretty sure I have like the consequences for death to be not that bad. I still want to keep down needless deaths. chicken is watching you, hungry for corn. Such a good song. Very few songs can actually get me to want to like belt out. Like, I listen to a lot of music, obviously, but very few songs actually get me to want to just like belt my heart out. But like Pizza the Action is very much one of those songs. Ooh, we've got a crap ton of bushes here. Let's go. Ooh, copper. Nice. Nice, nice. Glad to like autofills with quite a few of these nowadays. Whenever I like do marks on the map. Very nice. Very nice. Give me bush. What? And another copper. Nice, nice. Love to see it. So I talked about like games and stuff a lot, but I haven't really been like watching any new shows or nothing like that. I've mostly just been trying to catch up on some streamers that I fell behind on. I've mentioned him before, but a streamer called Sneak Snag has been doing a lot of Minecraft stuff again recently. Him and Philza are like the only like Minecraft related things I really like content creators I really watch anymore. Literally the only thing I know, like literally the only reason I know anything about like recent Minecraft stuff is because of them. Because when they like play updates or talk about it or whatever, just because I fell so out of favor with the game because of the way the devs have treated their fans, just being kind of rude, and also trying to like crack down on modding when modding has historically been the like lifeblood of that game and that community and kept the community alive during some of the worst periods. Yeah, It just feels very, very disrespectful. That's not even getting into the whole EULA situation. Is it EULA? The user agreement. The fact that they just retroactively changed it without letting anybody know, which is not legal. Very, very much illegal. Yeah, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Sneak Snag, and also what I've been watching, which is mainly just his streams. He's been playing on a new server, I can words, a new server by Tubbo called The Realm. I've had like kind of mixed on the server, like The Realm. Like when Phil and Sneak and Fit MC get together in like any combination of those three and just like chill and vibe and just be themselves, it's really, really fun. But there's been some like not fun problems, partially caused by partially caused by the fact that the server is encouraging a lot more like interplayer conflict for views for conflict content, which I'm not a big fan of. I think it's kind of eh. And it's like one of the big selling points of that server is it's supposed to be like RuneScape type of progression system with like skills and perks and all that, but in Minecraft. Which is pretty neat, pretty cool, you know? It's been really cool to see that. But for whatever reason, they've introduced systems and mechanics that basically like steal players' progression from them. So like players can spend like a literal real life week trying to like grind out levels and stuff, and then this system, which takes the form of an admin dressed as a random NPC, just touch like all they have to do is touch the player and they steal a level that can take like multiple hours to grind out, and it's just it doesn't feel good to me. Like I can kind of understand where they're coming from with that, the fact that they wanted to introduce something that extends the server life by preventing like mega grinding, but at the same time it just I don't know. It just doesn't feel good to have your like progress in a game be ripped away from you for really no reason. And then add on that fact that like if you die 3 times, you lose all of your progress and you get restart. Like you restart from square one. And then add on top of that the faction conflict stuff that they have where players are kind of encouraged to go out of their way to like hunt down other players from other factions to make them weaker. I don't know, it just feels not fun. Maybe it's just the fact that I'm not a fan of like multiplayer competitive type of games and stuff, but it just seems really like pointless and not fun. Because it's like, what's the point of playing if you're gonna just be killed? What's the point of playing if your builds are going to get griefed and your stuff is going to get stolen? Which has happened on that server. It's like, what's the point of playing if everything seems to be against you? Like, both Sneeg and Phil's on Minecraft have said that they joined that server just because they want to chill and have fun with their friends. And, like, Phil has already fucked off, like, 1,000 blocks away to a mushroom island just so he can chill and not have his stuff stolen and griefed. And I'm like a month behind in VODs from like Sneeg, so maybe stuff gets better, but from where I am right now, it doesn't look good. Like right now where I'm at in Sneeg's VODs, he's like on the verge of either quitting the server or fucking off to like 1,000 blocks away, just like Phil did. Which is not cool. It's not fun. The fact that he's continued on as long as he has is like the only reason why I'm still watching. Yeah, the fact that Sneeg and Phil have both continued playing makes me think that they'll fix whatever. Yeah, they'll fix the shit that's going on. Was I marking grain or veggies? I can't remember. Grain. Yeah, hopefully whatever's up will just be fixed by the time I catch up to more recent VODs. Yeah, I feel like the problems could have been avoided in the first place if they didn't put so much emphasis on like interplayer conflict just for content. But maybe that's just me. Whoops, nose. Yeah, besides Sneak, Snag, and Phil's Minecraft stuff, I've mostly just been like watching random YouTube videos. I already talked about how I've been watching a lot of stuff related to like mascot horror. But I've also been watching like kind of the opposite of mascot horror. I've been watching a lot of stuff related to uh, like kawaii fashion, just like J fashion in general. I think I talked about this last time we played Vintage Story, about how people refusing to use the proper like name for the fashion style is really fucking annoying. Like calling it cute core or anything like that instead of like calling it kawaii fashion, hikora, yummy kawaii, instead of using those actual like names. The fuck is that? Oh, it's a chicken. I just saw like little blue right there. I was like, the fuck? Is that a bug? No, it's a chicken. Anyways, yeah, got to that whole spiel last time, but basically comes down to using the proper cultural name for something, for fashion style or what have you. Because not doing that is whitewashing and disrespectful to that type of fashion. Yeah, I've just been still watching a lot of stuff related to that. I also, speaking of clothes and stuff, I did do a recent closet purge, actually yesterday, sort of dividing up stuff that I'd like to keep and stuff I'd like to give away. Puppy. Yeah, I've kind of come to the realization that a lot of my clothing is just not in line with my fashion style anymore. Because my style has gone from being more like a punk goth hybrid to more like vintage to now being more of like a vintage and like kawaii blend. Just like taking the color palette that I had, which was mostly um, like just like fall color palette, and then just changing it up to be pastel. Yeah, not really a lot of my clothes sort of fit that anymore. Love to one of these days get like go thrifting again, or at least like get my hands on some like plain t-shirts that I can like embroider on or paint with fabric paint. That's one of my favorite things to do. Like I love embroidering. I love painting with fabric paint. I have like 3 bottles of acrylic fabric medium I can use. I just haven't gotten around to customizing any new did find a really, really cute, like, old shirt that still fits me just fine. It's white with pastel rainbow stripes on it. So cute. I love it. Very soft, very comfy. Stoked I found that. Yeah, that and like one pair of dark brown pants that I have are kind of really all I've got that I'd say really fits my style. Everything else is just like practical things. At the very least, I want to pick up some plain t-shirts that I can like customize from thrift store like Goodwill or something. Maybe asking some family members like, hey, you got any clothes you don't want? Do that soon. Go ask my aunt if she's got any plain white t-shirts. Just keep finding sand. Eh. I'm curious, this splotch by my house. Can't really, I can't really tell from the map anymore that there's like clay. I think going to all these light spots is kind of just wasting my time. Hey, gravel! Granite gravel. Nice. That's good to see. Yeah, mark that. Come back later. It's getting a little too dark now. Yeah, that's good. At least something we can like sift. I talked about before how I want to try and keep the sand so we could build with it later. I want to try and keep sand we find. I'm not sure if it's like going to nighttime or if it's like getting dark because I think it's getting nighttime. I was wondering if it was like storming or something. Yeah, like I was saying, I really miss customizing clothes. I don't just like I like don't have a lot of clothes to customize. I just need like a good base. Even just like plain white plain white clothes that I can like dye, paint, embroider on, all that jazzmatazz. Looks like this big lake over here, lake, pond, whatever this is, has a lot of the good gravel we can, like, harvest and sift, which is good to see. Baby chicken! Alright, it's gonna be dark for a second, because I'm gonna go ahead and try and swim across this. Actually try and follow the dot we have. How close are we? I don't think we're very close. Oh, we passed it. Oh shit, yeah, all, like, a lot of the gravel in this pond is just, like, the good gravel that we can sift, which, good to see. Those are the berry bushes. Yeah. Alright. This. You know, part of me is kind of convinced that they may have taken away deposits of blue clay for some reason. Because that's one of the things we've been trying to find for almost like 8 hours of in-game time. Like we had 4 hours last time. Well, not 8 hours. More like 6. Yeah, 4 hours last time. Or was it 5, I think? 4 or 5 hours last time, and then almost 2 hours this time. Can I'd like to be able to see, please. Aw. Baby Ticken. Sedge. Yeah, part of me is wondering if, like, in the last update, I know that they changed, like, fire clay to red clay, but I'm wondering if they, like, 2 days, 4 days, 2 days, 2 days, 1 day. Yeah, I'm wondering if they may have changed it to where blue clay was more rare for some reason. Because so far, the only place I've gotten blue clay is from sifting stuff. I don't know. Yeah, our inventory is getting a little more on the full side, so we gotta head home. You know what, let me see. Blue clay. Blue clay can be found in surface deposits. Really? Why haven't I been able to find Jack all? Now, part of me is a little bit or tempted to open up Creative World off stream and find a stupid deposit of blue clay. But I mean, if it gets like bad enough, maybe. Just to help things move along. Of course, the path I chose to go through here had to be the most annoying fucking terrain ever. Come on. Let me through, Wingnuts. So again, we didn't find blue clay, but we did get a bunch more berry bushes, which that's good for food at least. We also marked a bunch more important stuff, and we found gravel, which means we can sift to try and find blue clay. But it takes so much of that shit to. Yeah, it takes so much clay to, like, make pottery. It's nuts. Once we have the clay to be able to start, making necessities that we fucking need. Hey, more gravel. Hey, and this is like a lot closer. Nice. Yeah. I remember last time I streamed, I said I was gonna try and do some sifting off stream, but I realized that my inventory was so ass in terms of like space availability that I really, really needed. I needed some more room. Luckily, we've gotten that this stream. Which, like, slow progress, but yeah, slow progress, but we still got a lot of stuff, which is good. We also found some cute seashells, which is nice. Yeah, I'd say we're okay. let's see. Yeah, we need a lot of we need a lot of dirt. Timkin! Hi, Timkin. Flames are alive. You know, now that we've can delete that, don't need it. Excuse me. But yeah, getting back to like the whole clothes thing, I think even though I don't have a lot, I don't really have a lot in terms of like actual clothing that sort of fits the style. I know for sure I can make a lot of like cute accessories. I have a bunch of like blank hair clips that I can make like little charms to go on and paint them. I can also make like necklaces, bracelets. I'm not really much of a ring type of guy, but I love earrings. I love funky earrings. So yeah, even though I don't have a lot sort of in terms of like clothing, I can try and get my style across a little more using accessories. I can DIY. So that will be fun. I have a couple of like old tote bags that I can. I have a couple of old tote bags that I'm like planning on either making like a big patch to sew on or like painting fabric paint. I think I'm gonna make like a big patch to just sew on because I think it'll be easier. Yeah, super stoked about that. I just have to decide what I want to do actually. But we shall see. One project at a time, you know? I want to get that drawing I was talking about earlier done. I have actually already started working on some uh, like accessory type of projects. I took some old like black fabric hair ties, you know, ones you can get in, like 100 packs from like the dollar store or Walmart or something. I took some fabric paint that I have, mixed up some pastels and did that and like painted those hair ties. It's turned out pretty good. Texture of the like because of the fabric paint that I used, like the fabric paint is like already made fabric paint. You can just get it like the craft section at Walmart. It's not the stuff where it's like you take acrylic paint and mix fabric medium into it. So the texture when it's dry is different. It's a little bit weird, but other than that, it works out pretty good. It's worked out pretty good. I made like two orange ones, like two orange hair ties that I'm wearing right now. But I think I might have made them a little bit too light, actually. They look less like orange hair ties, like that sort of creamsicle orange, and a little bit more flesh color. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm not a big fan of having like flesh colored hair ties in my hair. So I think I'm gonna redo the color whenever I get around to doing like yellow, oh, whenever I get around to doing like a pair of like yellow ones and pink ones that I want to do. I don't have brown fabric paint, unfortunately, so I can't make brown ones. But I can do like pastels. I can do a bunch of pastel colors, which is nice. Makes me happy. But yeah, I can do a lot with the hair ties because like I said, I have a bunch of those black hair ties I can paint with the fabric paint. I can leave some of them plain and I can make little charms to put on some of them. So that's gonna be something fun I can do. In terms of like decor stuff, obviously I can do like more pictures, more drawings. And I absolutely plan on doing that. I absolutely plan on doing that. But I also have a bunch of like pieces of decor I can like revamp. Just like random little flower vases, jars, picture frames for pictures. Some I dug out some like mini canvases that are like blank that I can paint. I have an oven mitt and like a pot holder that I can like decorate. I've already done like base coat of white on the pot holder and the oven mitt. They need another coat of white because originally they were solid black. I pulled them out of storage. So yeah, going from dark colors to light colors is annoying. But meh. Reusing what I got. And a lot of what I got is said stuff from whenever I was a kid. My Tim Burton-y, Halloweeny punk phase, goth, whatever you call it, phase. That's a set of ruins. I just noticed that was there. Well, I'll be damned. Whoopty. Yeah, I got a lot of little decor things that I can revamp, redecorate. One of them I'm actually pretty excited about. Well, I'm excited about all of it, but one I'm really excited about is a like kids play camera. You know, those like pretend cameras that were based on the old like instant film cameras that you could buy for like super cheap. It's one of those, but it's just like a toy for a kid and it's fish themed. I've seen like on Pinterest and stuff, I've seen those type of like kid play cameras, but they're like strawberry shortcake themed. So I was thinking of painting the fish one that I have to be strawberry shortcake or something else. I haven't entirely decided yet, but I think that'll be really cute. Something I really want to do, but I don't have enough cardboard for it yet, is I want to try and make uh like a dollhouse or like a couple of dollhouses based on like old dollhouses for shows and series that I liked as a kid and still like now, like again Strawberry Shortcake, because I never actually had a lot of those dollhouses. I had like one like really big uh, Barbie dollhouse that was like really old. It was a hand-me-down, but I think that was kind of it. It was mostly just like a lot of the dolls that I had instead of like the actual doll houses. Yeah, I need a lot of like cardboard for that. And obviously it wouldn't really be something I'm gonna use. It would just be more something cool to display. Because a lot of those like vintage doll houses can be kind of expensive and sometimes hard to find, especially the further you go back. Like I think they might have made a Rainbow Bright dollhouse back like castle based on the Rainbow Castle back in like the 80s when Rainbow Bright was going. But if I tried to find one of those now, it would be like stupid expensive. So I'd probably just like make my own. Same thing goes with a lot of the other doll houses, like the Strawberry Shortcake one I want to make. Obviously, I'm going to do my best to make it look like the actual thing. And that's why I've been saving a lot of pictures of like the doll houses I want to make. Yeah. It's kind of the same thing with the dolls too. Kind of thinking like once things chill out with the personal thing I got going on. Not only do I want to start really like ramping up working on like much bigger projects, I also want to get into learning like some new skills like sewing. Because like I can hand sew. I can hand sew alright. I'd love to be able to like learn how to sew with a sewing machine and like make plushies. That's like the big thing I really want to do is make plushies. Because I love plushies. I love plush dolls, but a lot of them, especially like official ones or like vintage ones of series that I like, can be, again, hard to find, expensive, and the main thing that I've done throughout my entire life, ever since I was a little kid, is to just make my own stuff. Like, I made clothes for my Barbie dolls out of construction paper and tape when I was a kid. I saved packaging, like logos and stuff from a few, like the toys that I got, and used that as like decoration for my walls and stuff like that. I've always had to like rely on making my own stuff, and I love it. It's so fun for me. And I want to expand that out. Yeah, it's like the main reason why I have so many like crafting skills, because like I can draw, I can paint, I can sculpt, I know how to do digital art with Krita, I can 3D model in Blender. I have a rough idea of mechanics for my own TTRPG, for fuck's sake. Like, just a lot of little skills that I've picked up and refined over the years. Just a lot of little skills that I've picked up over the years, ever since I was a kid. I just love expanding on that. I want to keep expanding on that. Ugh. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I really want to get this personal thing done and dusted, taken care of, so I can get to doing big projects again. Close, damn you. Yeah, I put down these bits of grass over here off stream so I could like save space. Yeah, we got ourselves a lot more cattails, which is good. Thankfully, we've got a lot of food now, which I guess is good. Uh, I guess going to get a lot of getting a lot of gravel. Damn it. This is why you don't use crude doors. No. Getting a lot of gravel would be a good idea. We ran into a patch that was relatively close. So I'll head this way. Yeah, our storage situation is better than it was. And we've got food to last us a little while, which, again, is good. Even though I can dig it with my hands, I'm just gonna... make shovels and get this gravel. I think I'm maybe end stream here in a little bit. Because usually my 4-hour mark ends up being... Yeah, 4 hours total ends up being when I hit my limit. We'll hang out for a little bit longer. I do want to try and like sift a crap ton of gravel off stream. So we got this nice big old patch here that we found. At least I hope it's big. Eh. We got that other stuff. I'm kind of losing my motivation to talk, which not very good for stream. I'm gonna try and grab all this gravel before we end. Oh, hello! Welcome in, bud. Oh my god, the little Hello Kitty. I love that Hello Kitty emote. It's so cute! Yeah, welcome in, Co. I hope you're doing good. Beep, these out of my inventory. Get more gravel. And my shovel broke. Let's make a new one real quick. Stream's going good. We're just chilling right now, trying to gather up some gravel. We were playing another game called Sky Children of the Light earlier, but decided to switch over to this because I wanted to play. But yeah, it's been going good. Thank you for asking. And I'm glad you're doing good too. That out of my inventory. I just want to grab all of this gravel because I needs it. Missed a spot up here. Looks like we might get maybe just over 2 stacks, which is nice. Also ignore the portal to hell. Those just appear sometimes in Vintage Story. It's a part of the game. It's where monsters come from, especially at nighttime. Yeah, that's part of a mechanic in the game called temporal stability. Whenever temporal stability in an area is low, like dimensional portals open up and like eldritch horrors pour out of them. So that's fun. Yeah. You should see what happens whenever a temporal storm hits. It's just like one giant rift opens up. Yeah, storms. Every like once a month in game, giant temporal storm hits, and you just have like hordes of monsters that appear. You have to defend your base from. We haven't had our first temporal storm yet, but they're pretty fun. Some of the really strong enemies can appear during those. Usually you can only run into the really strong enemies if you go deep underground, but those strong enemies come up and invade the overworld during the storms. So you gotta be ready. Oh, I'm definitely gonna make sure to stream. Like I'm streaming pretty much all of my playthrough of Vintage Story in this world. So don't you worry about that. I do have a VODs channel actually where I'm going to be posting the yeah, I have here, let me grab it really quick. I don't have an auto shout out thing, so I have to do it manually. This is my VODs channel where I post all of my previous VODs. I'm a little bit behind, but I have my old vintage story playthrough up on there. Thank you! I've done all of the art on my streams myself. So thank you very much. Here, let me show you some of my other screens. Here is technical difficulties. The stream start. And my end screen. Yeah, everything I've drawn myself. Yeah, that link I posted is to my VODs channel. It has all my previous VODs on it. My old vintage story world playthrough is on there if you want to check that out. But the sound quality and stuff is a little bit so beware. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All the artwork that I have on my stream is actually a little bit older. And I was planning on updating it sometime soon-ish. No, same style, just like new artwork, you know. Yeah, I've been caught up with a lot of real life stuff. I haven't gotten around to updating the artwork for the channel, but I still very much appreciate the compliments on the old stuff. It's very kind of you. Also, that little emote you used is adorable. I love it. One of these days, whenever I'm actually able to have emotes on the channel, I'm gonna go ham, making all sorts of cute emotes. Yeah! Yeah, some of the emotes that people come up with are just absolutely adorable. Oh, sweet. You stream too? Awesome. I'm gonna have to check out your I'm gonna check out your streams one of these days. Oop, looks like there might be a storm uh blowing in. A regular one, not a temporal storm, luckily. Yeah, I've already got some ideas and sketches for potential emotes whenever I can finally have them on the channel. My leg. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I got a Gatorade earlier. I don't know if it's still cold. Oopsie. Mm. Eh, still alright. At least it's not hot. Oh my god, all of the cute emotes. I love it. I love them. I love all of them so much. Those are so fun. Yes, I do. I do plan on drawing my own. Yeah, I definitely plan on drawing my own emotes, just like I do with my other artwork on the channel. Yo, that's awesome. That's really sweet. Thank you. Well, I look forward to letting everyone know once I got affiliate. I can words. Affiliate. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I don't know what the limit on how many emotes you can have is. I'm gonna have to check. Man, we've only gotten one piece of clay? That's so lame. Uh-oh. See that in chat? Yep. That means the monsters are gonna start to appear. I had a grace timer on where it gave me 10 days in game without monsters. And that just ran out. Luckily, it's still gonna be a while before storm hits. But, you're gonna have to be more careful. Yeah, oh lord, they coming. Since it's getting night, maybe I'll be able to introduce you to a drifter. Oh man, my inventory's full. Feck. Man, I only have 3 pieces of clay. Lame. Start with 5. Okay, good to know. Thank you for checking that out for me. You didn't have to, but that was much appreciated. You know what, I don't need my shovel right now. Go hang that up. That tool rack. Yep. Eee. Well, that's good for future planning. Also ignore the fact that I may start, like, humming randomly. I have my own music playing, for myself. The song I'm listening to is actually, the video that I have pinned in chat right now, if you're curious. Yeesh. Sifting gravel for stuff isn't exactly the most thrilling thing in the world, but has to. Yeah. Yeah, it's just sometimes I need something different to help me focus. Because brain do be a little neurospicy. Let me move these to my backpack so I know when I'm full. But yeah, I don't think sifting is going to get us enough clay that we need, which is annoying. I guess I can try and see with like what we've got. I don't know. I've gone through all of this on map. Found no clay deposits, which is lame. Yeah. From here. Yeah, this is my spawn. 24. 500. 300. Yeah, roughly about 500 blocks in every direction. Still haven't found any. So right now my only option is sifting gravel. I literally can't like progress in the game until I get enough clay so I can start making metal stuff. I need to make a mold. And a crucible to melt metal. It's tedious, but how it be. We play with the cards that we are dealt. Wait for one night only. It's your birthday or your graduation. Make best place for your celebration. Birthday, Thursday since we've had tribulation. Hope it's been cleaned. This is so tedious. Like, this is an interesting mechanic. Like, just be able to get, like, random, like, minerals and treasures and stuff like this, but God, is it tedious. Like, I've barely gone through what I've got. Like, 2.5 stacks of gravel to go through. Copper spearheads are nice. Those are really good for making weapons with, considering the fact we can't make anything metal right now, because we don't have fucking clay. True. Yeah. My toe my toes are also going to be raisins from standing in this water for so long as well, though. Gonna be all wrinkly from the waist down. Have to stand in the water to sift stuff. I'm just glad that it's the warmer months in game, so I don't have to worry about freezing at nighttime. Because yes, there is a temperature system in this game. And seasons. Is it right now? May. Yeah, we still got a ways to go until it starts getting cold. Yeah, I do like oatmeal raisin cookies myself as well. So I'll take that as a compliment. Check our food. Our food's okay. And luckily, we've got plenty of food from our little excursion, so we can just chill and do this. I want to be able to show chat what a drifter looks like, at the very least, before I end stream. So we might chill out till nighttime. Our starting armor is still okay, and we do have two metal spearheads, so should be alright. Nah, you're good, Ko. I like oatmeal raisin cookies. how are we doing on clay? We've got... Eh. Alright, let's just see how much we can get done. And my door broke. Let's just see how much we can get done with what we have. We have a total 5 pieces of clay. Fantastic. Okay, what's the most important thing we need? Okay, we need a crucible to be able to melt the stuff. We also need... where is it? Pickaxe. Yeah, those are the 2 main things we really need right now. Is a crucible and a pickaxe. We'll start with crucible. See how far we can get. Yeah, so the clay forming is like actual clay forming in the game. For some of the bigger things, it can be a little bit tedious, especially whenever you want to do like a bunch of something. But I like it. I think it's neat. Actually, just do... Nope. Nope. Biggest one. Do that, and now. Oop. Hey, we made a... Alright, we had enough to make 1 crucible, which is good. Now let's see how far we can get on a pickaxe mold. Fuck. Well, okay. Alright. Hello. How the fuck did you get in my house? Leave. 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 Leave! Bruh. Bruh. Fucking raccoon wrangling. Get out. Get out. Get. Get the fuck out of my house, bro. Where'd you go? Get out. Out. Get out. Get out. Thank you. God damn. I'm looking for no roommates. I'll empty my inventory. So yeah, we were able to make 1 crucible, which is good. Let's... Nope. There we go. That in there. We'll put both in there. That. Alright, cool. Made a crucible, at least. We just need to get enough clay to finish the pickaxe. Fucking door! We just need enough clay to finish the pickaxe mold. Got this. Do it. I have a bunch of copper spots already marked, so once we get our pickaxe, we can actually start getting copper. Wait, no. Once we have our pickaxe mold and crucible, we can start getting our stuff. Hopefully I'm making some semblance of sense. Come on. This. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Those will be useful very later in the game. I was unaware you could get those from sifting in the new update. Interesting. Very interesting. Does this have like... it doesn't have any like description or anything. Lame. Whatever, it's fine. Alright, backpack full. Man. Got like under an hour left before I have to end stream to go do adult things. Chores I have to do. I have to leave at 4. I'd really like to get this mold and crucible going before I have to leave. Man. Please, RNGesus. Please, God of RNG. Give me what I need. Give me what I need. Sure, keep my food topped up. Oh, we got one piece of clay. Will this be enough? Will this be enough? Nope. Come on. considering the fact that I only did a little bit. I think I made the like I don't know, five more bits of clay, maybe? I don't know. Oh, got one more. I can't move the clay project, and I don't want to have to keep running back and forth, so I'll wait until I got a couple pieces. Go check. You know what? I don't actually know if clay can spawn underground. I know in the last update they changed some stuff. So there's a potential once I have my pickaxe, I could maybe start digging underground to find stuff. I don't know, I just may be huffing copium. Who knows? I just don't want to have to rely on this for the rest of my playthrough. Because if that happens, I don't know. I may be tempted to abandon this world. But I really only want to do that if it's like an absolute last resort, like I have to type of thing. Oop. I know there are like... Let's believe this is the only way. Yeah, usually you're supposed to be able to find, like, deposits of clay, like, in the world, but for some reason I just got very, very unlucky and have not been able to find any in a, like, 500 block radius of me. So right now, this is my only option unless I want to travel even more. Alright, let's see. Like, B-O-U. Yeah, whenever you look at blue clay in the instruction book, this is what it's supposed to look like when it's spawned. And it says right here, found in surface deposits. High enough perci- Precipitation. So maybe I have to travel more east to the swampy areas, perhaps? Potentially? Another bit. But usually I like to have better gear before I start traveling, like, really far away. Also, I don't have a way to reset my spawn point yet. So if I die like 1,000 blocks away, I'm gonna spawn right back here at my original spawn point. The only way you can reset your spawn point is if you have an item called a temporal gear. And you get that as a drop from one of the monsters, one of the drifters that can spawn. So before you get a temporal gear, yeah, before you get a temporal gear, you kinda have to stick close to your original spawn point out of necessity. Yeah, this game is very much a survival game, first and foremost. Like, I've changed some of the settings to make it a little bit more easy for myself, but like default settings, it's fucking difficult. Like, I've done multiple run-throughs of this game on default settings, and it's nuts. Like, having to worry about food spoilage, temperature, wolves, bears, wild boars, eldritch horror monsters. It's a very yeah, it's a very like tough game, especially on default settings, but it's also like very rewarding in terms of its progression system. I like it very much. But like I said, for this world, I've changed the settings to make it a little more easy, just because I wanted to focus more on building and just vibes here. But yeah, this clay thing, this whole clay situation, it's just, I got unlucky with the world generation. Unfortunately. Okay, my inventory's full, so. Ugh. Yeah, another thing that adds on to the difficulty. You see this inventory spaces here? Those are only there because of these baskets I have. Whenever you start off the game, you only have your hotbar, and you have to like make these baskets to expand your inventory. Later on, you can make backpacks to get more inventory space that you put in each of these slots and expands it here. Like it's a lot to learn. Like absolutely it's a lot to learn. But the in-game handbook does have a lot of good instruction in uh, explaining everything. So that's good at least. But still, yeah, it is. It is a lot. Empty my inventory. Oh, let's see. Uh, all right. I'm gonna put all of these and this in here. It's getting to nighttime, so it oh, that wasn't even everything. This this is the tab that says everything. Here's explaining all the mechanics, different like all of the different items you can collect, catch, make, everything explained. Literally everything. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, like I said, the handbook explains literally like everything about every item, so you're not completely abandoned to your own devices. You also have the option of having like a beginner's tutorial to uh, like when you first start the game, you can have a tutorial on. So that also helps you get started. Alright, sun's going down here in a second. Let's see. Where sun is going down. There's also a portal right here. So I'm gonna be getting drifters once it gets dark. I said I wanted to show what drifters look like. I should grab my knife. Should grab my knife as well. Yep. 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 Ugh. Yeah, maybe we'll be able to get a temporal gear. That would be nice. But I'm not gonna count on it. The spawn rates for those are a little bit on the lower end. Bleh. Excuse me. I'm gonna keep my eyes on this thing. I got some Cheez-Its next to me. I'm gonna go ahead and mute and munch on them for a second. Oh hey, nice. All of our cattails are growing. Nice. Means we'll be able to make some more storage baskets. There we go. Raise the sound a little bit. Make sure y'all can hear it. Oh, I forgot to get rid of this waypoint. Whoop-de. Come on, Broseph. Maybe too close. I just realized something. Because my house, I don't have lights for my house yet. Hello? Okay. Yeah, because my house is darker, it might start spawning. It might start spawning in my house before they spawn outside. temperature. And it's just like whenever I'm waiting for a storm to hit, I just become antsy. I don't want to turn my back on it, so I'm not going to sift stuff. Check the house again. Dimkin! Another raccoon? Really? Bro. Oh, fuck it. There's no food in the house, so I'm just gonna say, screw it. You live in the house now. At least until I shoo you out next time. I don't care. I see something moving over here. Nope. Oh. Oh, that's cool. The way that, like looking at my berry bushes through the portal, like how much it distorts. That's so cool. Uh-oh. Well, this isn't 100% spoiled, so it's not gonna hurt me. Once stuff gets 100% spoiled, then you're fucked. There's no disadvantage to eating spoiled food until it's like 100% spoiled. Then it just like 100% makes you sick. So it's fine. Oh, here we go. Come on, bro. know what? Since I have my torch, it might be having trouble because I'm too close. I don't know. Come on. I just want to kill one. One drifter. One. Yeah. Man. Ah. Alright, I'm just gonna check the house again. Just screw it. Oh, whoa. As raccoon. Hey, is that another portal over there? It looks like another portal. I can see it just a little bit. Oh, there's two portals over here. Fun! Well, that increases the chance of seeing these guys. That's a goat. That's not drifter. Come on, I've got 3 portals and no drifters. One day for monsters. Yeah, I got the monsters may appear thing, which means they should start spawning. I didn't mess with spawn rates. Maybe they changed it in the last update? I don't know. Oh. That one just closed. Okay. What about the one over by our pond? If all of these just closed, I'm gonna be done. And it closed. Okay. Well, I guess we're not fighting a drifter today. I wanted to at the very least show off what those look like. But the game said no, apparently. Yeah, all 3 of those portals we had right there disappeared. Oh well. It is what it is. Big stretch. So yeah. Unfortunately, I do not get to share what a drifter looks like this stream, but maybe next stream. We shall see. Go ahead and throw that up. Save and quit. Uh, Thank you for hanging out, Co, and everyone else that's still hanging out in chat. I want to have a little looky see. Where is my mouse? There's my mouse. I want to see if anybody is live right now. I don't think. Yeah, no one's live. I figured as much. It's a little early for a lot of the people I follow to be streaming, but I say we did pretty good. About 5.5 hours total. But yeah, we will. I will try to be back Monday, but I would like to stream some more vintage story sometime this week, so I will try to do that, but we will see. But yeah, thank you everybody for popping in. It was wonderful to have you. I hope you have a great time zone, and bye bye.